And last night, actually, I came up with a way that really does look good and comes out wonderfully. And it's easy. Now, and this way you can actually use with heat or without. Um, Either way, you can let it air dry or not. But I'll go ahead and show you. Basically, all it is just an old-fashioned how they used to curl hair in the old days. So I'll get started. I washed my hair last night, so I just rinsed it so it would be wet. And actually, I let it set in my t-shirt here while I put my makeup on. So I actually feel that it's kind of dry in the neck area, so I may have to wet it some more. But so I got it parted to the side where I usually part it. Okay, so I'm going to start with, like I said, these baby hair kind of things, the thinner hairs up front that dry faster, because that's part of it. When it dries, we want it to be dry this way. I'm going to just kind of comb through it with my fingers. Like I said, my kids lost my comb, so I'm going to actually go out probably and get a new one today. Okay, I'm going to take 2 fingers, like this, and with my thumb, just hold the hair like that, kind of twist the hair, and actually I want it to go away from the face. So I need to grab it this way. Twist the hair away from the face. It's kind of going into the face, whatever. Okay, so now I've got this nice little curl. If I get my fingers out. Okay. I don't know if you can see that curl. What I'm going to do is just take a bobby pin, open it up, and just regular old bobby pins, and pin the curl. Okay, and I'm going to do this all over my head. And I'll show you a couple of spots, and then I'll come back. But there it is, nice curl. See? It's kind of hard to see. Okay, so now I'm going to use that second one. Okay, so now I'm going to take this second hair right here. I mean, it's the same thing, same steps over and over. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and show you this a couple of times, like I said, and then I will go ahead and get it done for myself here, and then show you the after results. One thing about this is once you do have your hair all done up with the curls, you can let it air dry, which is probably best for your hair. But if you have hair like mine, it's hard to get it to dry fast at all. Air drying could take all day, especially when your hair is close together wet like this. It's kind of like putting 2 cold items. Oh no, I lost a curl. It's kind of like putting 2 cold items at the grocery store together to keep each other cool. When your hair's close together like this, it's going to stay wet. It's going to keep the moisture in. So when you have a lot of hair, it's just going to end up staying wet. Probably, I mean, when I wash my hair during the day and put it up in a ponytail, when it's time for bedtime, I take it down and it's still wet. Okay, this is already starting to dry, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, last night my bangs were already dry when I started this process, and they turned out really pretty. So now, unfortunately, before when I used to before I got the perm, I had board straight hair. So I guess I still do. It's just chemically altered. But with my board straight hair, I could curl it and then lose curl within hours. Just loosen. Okay, I don't know if you can see very well. It's kind of fuzzy, but my hair is all pinned up into curlets. See? So just keep doing this all around your head. You can even section it off, which I actually should have done. But you can section it off into 2 halves. Like I said, though, I want to get my bangs done first. But just take half your hair and put it up, and then do the bottom half. And that would be a good way to do it. That way you know where you put your bobby pins and things like that. And then just keep doing it around your head. And then, like I said, you can either let it air dry, or another option is and this is probably what I'm going to do. For curly hair, obviously most people, if they're going to blow dry their hair, they use diffusers. I actually do the same process, and I take my diffuser, stick the diffuser on the end of the blow dryer, and if you don't know what a diffuser is, just Google it, and you'll find it. I take my diffuser and I set my my blow dryer on low, and I know this takes forever, and I may actually try medium setting today, but last night I set it on low, and then I just held it in the spots with the curls, which was all over my head, for about 10 seconds each. That way the heat kind of spreads through the hair. And then before you take it down, once you get it dry, go back with your diffuser or your hair dryer, turn it on cool, and do the same process all over your head. So on the curls, just take the cool setting on your blow dryer, and sometimes there's a cool little like button setting. It says cool or cold, and then sometimes you just use the setting, whatever works for you. But do that, and then make sure that there's no more heat inside your hair, and then go ahead and remove it, and you're going to have nice long ringlets, which I will show you. I will actually probably either let this air dry for a little bit and then come back to do that, or use that blow dryer. I probably will use the diffuser. It just depends. So, all right. Well, I'll see you in a little while. Okay, guys. I just finished doing all of my hair, as you can see. Yeah, it's fashionable, isn't it? My daughter seems to think so. I keep walking through the house while I'm doing it, trying to get onto my kids. And she keeps going, "Mommy, you're so cute." No, I haven't dried it yet. But I did want to show you what it looked like before I dried it, just in case some of the pieces come out or whatever. I also want to let you know that one good thing to have around, and I don't, but you can actually pick it up at Dollar General for like nothing, but just a little spray bottle. And I think they have it with the travel long stuff. So you just go there and get a spray bottle. Because as you're separating, like I showed you, I was going to separate into sections. As you're doing that, you're putting more air on the sections that you've separated so that they dry faster. So it's important to have a spray bottle just so you can get it sprayed wet again. What I did, actually, since I don't have one, is I just put my hand under the water and worked the wetness through and then curled it up. But this is how it looks. So what I'm going to go do now is probably start the dryer on it, and then I will be back to show you the results. So I just got done drying my hair with the diffuser, and like I said, if you're wanting to dry your hair, you really need to have a diffuser for this one, because as you can see, even the diffuser has caused my hair to go ahead and fall out a little bit. But so now I'm going to go ahead and take things down, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I think they're all out. Another good way to check to see if they're all out is also what's your next step. And then take your fingers and just rustle through your roots. And see, I found one. So if you feel any more bobby pins while you're doing this, then go ahead and pull them out. So rustle through your roots. Oh, there's another one. I've got so much hair. Now, in how big your curls are and things just depend on how big your curls were. You can do bigger curls if you want, take 3 fingers. Smaller curls, take 1 finger. Whatever. And I'm sure, like I said, when my hair was straight, I didn't try it, but I'm sure that if you have straight hair, you can also try this. And this is probably a good way to get some curl in your straight hair without having to perm it. I never suggest perming your hair. So this is the finished look. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and use the diffuser some more on it. This thing doesn't want to stay over here. There you go.